Hey, what's going on, Your Charisma team? Nathan Olson here from YourCharisma.com, helping you create your brand your way. On this channel, we do a lot of social media marketing help as well as Instagram tips, so if you have not already subscribed, please subscribe. Today, we're going to be talking about why only using social media could be detrimental to your business's growth and scalability. Coming up. So when we talk about scalability and growth, a lot of people and a lot of businesses, especially in the new digital age that we have created for ourselves, they are solely based around social media. Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube have been fantastic platforms to grow and build on. Gary Vaynerchuk and a lot of other high-level influencers have utilized these platforms in order to grow at rapid rates, and they're able to do this in such an easy way because there's so many new users hopping online every single day. So just the pool of audiences and the amount of people that are actually hopping online every day is actually very substantial. This allows for a wider target audience, but for some, a lot of influencers only focus on one platform, and this is a serious problem when it comes to growth and scalability. For example, if you're only limiting to yourself to just Instagram, just Facebook, or just YouTube, you've actually drastically limited your entire audience pool. You're just tossing people out the window that use other platforms or that prefer longer form content if they're YouTube users, or prefer blog posts that are website cruisers. You're actually just diminishing the amount of people just because you're choosing one platform over the other, and there's just no reason to do it. There are a ton of avenues that you can utilize in order to increase the amount of leads that you get for every single product promotion, lead generation, anything. You just need to be able to use all the avenues at your disposal, and we're going to go over a couple of them right now. So I cannot stress this enough. Email marketing is absolutely one of the best things that you can implement into your business. It allows you to have a high audience retention, meaning that when you put up the initial upfront cost in order to attain your lead, that you're actually retaining that lead for an extended amount of time, really increasing your lifetime value of the lead, which is what we talked about in previous videos and other blog posts from last week. But that is a huge thing that you guys need to implement. It just allows you to hit the same pool over and over again with different products, not having to utilize another marketing tactic, not having to spend more money on Facebook ads. You're just reducing your marketing expenditure but increasing the overall products and sales that you actually net as a company, and that's just huge. And a lot of influencers, they don't do this properly. What they do is they'll post a product in their bio link, or they'll just simply offer shout outs on their pages, or for YouTube promotions they'll just do a quick shout out, and they're not doing this the best way possible. There's a more efficient, just essentially a better way to do it, and attaining clientele information and using that in order to push your products is actually way better. And you can actually incentivize getting those leads just by giving a little bit of value. Say you release a video to them that only they exclusively could see, they get a discount code. You guys know the base offers that we use in email marketing in order to attain leads, but you just need to start implementing them. Too many people say, yes, I know the power of email marketing, but I'm doing so well right now. Yeah, you're doing well now, but you can do even better. That should be the goal. The goal should not be stagnation. You should look for progressive movements. And email marketing is just the easy, most fundamental strong structure that has been utilized for years, and there's a reason to that. It's because it works. You shouldn't just dismiss something that's been working for marketers for years and years just because it doesn't. It's a little too much work, or it's just not as I would say it's not as fun. It's very kind of brick and mortar. Creating the emails is very standard boilerplate. The only creativity lies in your delivery system and your overall your pathways in which you create this customer profile by data just through your email marketing funnel. That's kind of the creativity in it. It's kind of like an algorithm type of creativity, not the photo creativity that you have on Instagram, not the product creativity you have on YouTube, not the personal experience that you get to share on all those other social networking platforms. It's really just kind of a dry communication, but it allows for a lot of trust and a lot of relationship to be built in that. Not everything has to be so, I guess, appearance based. There's a lot of information and structure that you can place in an email marketing system to really just build the trust and community that you're trying to create. It's a great way to implement some type of other avenues in your marketing system. This is something that's actually been happening a lot more recently, and it's just because I feel like the power of social networks has allowed us to communicate across nations and networks very fluidly and very quickly. Conferences and actual person-to-person meetups are blowing up all over the United States especially, and I know a lot in other countries as well. Russell Brunson actually just did his ClickFunnels, his funnel hacking conference really recently. There's also Ty Lopez always talks about his cryptocurrency conferences that he's been doing recently to try and push it up. But it's those type of conferences that you guys could actually implement in your businesses. I know as I start this other corporation that I'm starting, it's a motorcycle company, we actually go to local meetups. We meet people on Instagram and Facebook, we build a community, and then we actually host just local meetups where we maybe have a race, have a cookout, you know, but we're making those person-to-person connections, those direct connections that email marketing would normally do, but it's nice to have that human interface, you know. You get to really read body language. You get to understand the founders of the company, who they are, what their morals are. You get a base understanding of who the person is. Think about it for a lot of influential people that you follow. You don't follow them because I guess you like what they're, well, you could be following them because you like what they're saying, but a lot of good customers follow specific brands because of the embodiment that they resemble. For example, going back to Gary Vaynerchuk, the reason Gary Vaynerchuk has such a strong following is because he is just, his personality is what connects you to him. He's concise, he's efficient, he's very educated, he's very like bone dry, like will tell you how it is, and a lot of people resonate with that. So even though people haven't met face to face with him, through their interactions with him, they've actually understood that. And Gary Vaynerchuk actually does do a lot of meetups. He actually does do a lot of motivational speakings. And you guys should just look at that and just kind of re-engineer the process. Look at what Gary Vaynerchuk is doing, and you should be applying that to your same methodology. Not saying you should copy him, but look at influential power players and just see how they're doing it, you know? Start learning how other master marketers are doing it, because if you're looking for information on how to do it, then you're probably not a master marketer. No one in my realm or MI will ever claim, I'm sure Gary Vaynerchuk never even claims himself as a master marketer. We're all learning, but each one of us is at different levels of education, and we've all been exposed to different scenarios. So some of us might have insights that others might not. And it's good to share those experiences. It's good to learn from other people. And just to wrap up this video, guys, I just want you to understand that there are always alternatives in order to better your situation. You guys should not strictly stick to one social platform. It's detrimental to your business. It's going to ruin your scalability. Your growth is going to diminish. You're going to be trying to tap the same audience pool on repetition, but it's going to be harder every time because you're not retaining those leads. You're not using email marketing. You're not using other platforms to attract other leads and other audience pools. You're not making those connections in human interface interactions when you're creating meetups or conferences or other club type events like that. So guys, you just need to focus on branching out. Don't be so stagnant in one platform. Even though it is working and a lot of people are making money off of it, just look to better your success. Look to further your development. Always focus on trying to be better. Look at progressive actions, guys. That's going to wrap up this video. I hope you really enjoyed it. Stay tuned and remember to like and subscribe.